10 surprising items TSA quietly approved for carry-on in 2025. That's right, we're talking unlimited size, no 3-ounce hassle, and a few downright weird objects the agents will wave right through. Miss these updates and you could waste precious minutes arguing at the belt. Or worse, pack the wrong substitute and pay for checked bag fees you never needed. Today, I'm exposing the brand new loopholes created by TSA's CT scanner rollout and quiet rule tweaks the airlines would rather keep under wraps. Some will save you money, others will save your comfort. And number 7 could actually keep your medication cold on transatlantic flights. Ready to pack smarter and breeze past those confused travelers still dumping bottles in the trash? Let's dive in. Starting with number 1. Lifesaving liquids, the unlimited prescription pass. Most travelers still sweat over squeezing insulin, nitroglycerin, or inhaler sprays into tiny travel bottles. But April 2025 brought a breakthrough. Any medically necessary liquid or aerosol is now size exempt. Yes, even a full 12-ounce saline bottle. The CT scanners can analyze molecular signatures without opening your meds, meaning less chance of contamination or spill. Here's the process. Place all prescription liquids in a clear pouch, declare them verbally, and hand the pouch directly to the officer. They'll swab the exterior, run a 3-second scan, and you're done. No more frantic repackaging or pharmacy hunts abroad. Pro tip: keep original pharmacy labels attached and add a 1-sentence doctor's note explaining dosage. When you say, "These are prescription liquids under medical exemption," officers seldom ask follow-ups, and you'll glide through while fellow passengers scramble with plastic bins. Next up, we're expanding that freedom to everyday cough syrup, saving you real money before wheels up. Number 2. Family-size OTC relief, finally legal in the cabin. Grandkids catch every germ at school and seniors pay the price mid-flight. TSA's new guidance now treats factory-sealed over-the-counter liquids exactly like prescriptions when they're packed for personal medical comfort. That means your 8-ounce antacid, full-size cough suppressant, or jumbo contact solution bottle can ride in your carry-on, provided you pull the pouch out for inspection. Officers rely on the CT system to flag anomalies, so they rarely open anything that's clearly labeled and unopened. The payoff? Airport pharmacies can't fleece you $18 for a 2-ounce alternative. And if you're connecting abroad, you won't be forced to navigate unfamiliar brands printed in a different language. Pro tip: group OTC liquids in the same pouch as prescriptions. One handoff, one swab, faster lane time. Mention, these are sealed over-the-counter meds for personal use. Updated 2025 allowance. Watch the nod of recognition and get ready, because the next item proves even high-capacity batteries can stay right beside you. Number 3. Wet cell batteries. Mobility power that flies. Anyone dependent on a CPAP, mobility scooter, or portable oxygen concentrator knows the dread of checking expensive gear and praying it appears at baggage claim. Good news. Spill-proof wet batteries under 100 watt-hours are now green-lit for the cabin, and larger units can still ride up front if you notify the airline 48 hours in advance. Tape over terminals to prevent short circuits and secure the battery upright inside a plastic container. At the belt, say, assistive device battery, taped and spill-proof. Agents will visually confirm the tape, swab for explosive residue, and move on. No more gate agents arguing that you have to check essential medical equipment, or worse, refuse boarding. Pro tip: print the watt-hour rating in big, bold font and rubber band it to the battery. The clearer you make their job, the faster they wave you through, freeing you to focus on an even cooler perk, a limitless cold pack that keeps those meds viable on an overseas leg. Number 4. Unlimited ice and gel packs. Cold chain made easy. Temperature-sensitive drugs, insulin, biologics, certain eye drops, fail quickly if they warm up. TSA now allows any size frozen gel pack, bag of ice, or even partially melted slushy pack when it's used to chill medication. You simply declare it, present it for a quick surface swab, and keep moving. The officer does not need to confiscate or drain anything, because CT imaging shows whether the interior hides explosives. This rule alone can save hundreds on specialty cold chain shipping or replacing medication at destination pharmacies. Pro tip: write Med Ice on painter's tape across the pack. Officers immediately recognize the exemption, and you sidestep the gel or liquid debate. Keep listening, because the next surprise has fins gills and a boarding pass courtesy of Rule 201.4-B. Number 5. Live fish in water. Yes, your Betacan board. It sounds like clickbait, but it's a legitimate policy. TSA permits a clear, spill-proof container of water with live fish swimming inside. The container must fit in the scanner, and you'll need to lower glare so officers see movement. Seniors relocating, breeders transporting show koi, or grandparents gifting a goldfish no longer need pricey overnight couriers. Plan for cabin pressure. Use a screw-top jar with a sealed O-ring, fill only 2/3 to allow oxygen exchange, and label the lid Live Aquatic Specimen, TSA OK. Officer's glance. Confirm the fish and let you proceed. Pro tip: tape the lid and place the jar inside a gallon zip bag for extra spill protection. After all, nobody wants a wet backpack. Speaking of protection, let's pause for a second half boost, then crack open an actual carton of raw eggs. Loving these money-saving loopholes? Hit like. It tells YouTube to share them with more travelers who need the help. And here's the truth: 97% of viewers leave without subscribing. Don't be another statistic. Join the smart 3%. Tap subscribe and ring the bell now. We drop fresh tips daily. Let's back to the list now. Number 6. Fresh eggs. Breakfast straight from home. Forget airport omelets at $22 a plate. TSA's 2025 clarification lets passengers bring entire cartons of raw eggs as long as the shells remain intact. CT scanners easily identify organic, non-threat contents, so officers no longer crack open cartons for inspection. Pack the dozen inside a hard plastic container or Tupperware, cushion with a dish towel, and place it in its own bin. Tell the officer, food item, fragile eggs. They'll hand inspect swiftly, allowing bakers, campers, or grandparents supplying a family reunion to save money and guarantee quality. Pro tip: slip a frozen breakfast sausage pack underneath. Dual function as a cold buffer for the eggs and a meal at your destination. But if you're thirsty for something a bit stronger, you'll love the liter-size loophole that's up next. Number 7. Duty-free liquids. The 1-liter loophole lives. Many flyers assume duty-free booze or perfume gets seized during connections, yet TSA policy states any liquid bought airside, sealed in a tamper-evident bag, and accompanied by its receipt is exempt from 311. Translation: that liter of 16-year scotch from Heathrow or the gallon of maple syrup from Vancouver can sit happily in your carry-on through multiple U.S. layovers. Agents simply scan the barcode on the security bag and confirm the red seal is unbroken. This saves seniors $15 to $25 checked bag fees and shelters fragile glass from baggage handler chaos. Pro tip: never open the bag before your final stop. Break the seal early and you've surrendered the exemption. Keep the receipt visible inside the bag window and you're golden. Ready to go bigger? The next allowance is as wild as the wilderness where it's usually found. Number 8. Antlers and odd-shaped souvenirs. Whether it's a hunter's trophy or a decorative rack from an Alaskan craft market, naturally shed antlers are officially allowed in the cabin. Size is the only caveat. If it fits in the overhead or under the seat, you're clear. Officers treat antlers like sporting goods, so blunt or pad any sharp tips with foam pipe insulation or electrical tape to avoid snagging other bags, and to show consideration for cabin safety. Announce at screening, decorative antlers. Points padded per TSA guidance. You'll normally get a quick visual check, maybe a swab, and off you go. Pro tip: slide the padded antlers into a garment bag. They hang neatly in the onboard closet if the plane offers one. But maybe you're less into hunting trophies and more into crafting. Good news! Grandma's favorite pastime just got the official green light. Number 9. Knitting needles and crochet hook. Despite a viral April incident where a flight attendant tried to confiscate a scarf in progress, TSA has never banned knitting needles or crochet hooks. The 2025 update simply clarifies the language. Any gauge, any material, blunt or pointed is permitted. That means your carbon fiber circular needles or chunky bamboo hooks can join you for in-flight projects. Keep cutting tools, thread snips or miniature scissors, under the 4-inch blade limit. When you place your project bag in the tray, mention knitting tools, TSA exempt. Agents recognize the phrase and move faster because you've signaled familiarity with the rules. Pro tip: choose circular needles. The cord keeps both ends attached, reducing the chance of dropping a needle into the aisle. Once that scarf's done, you'll appreciate stretching out, and the final item in our lineup makes that comfort possible anywhere in the terminal. Number 10. Rollup Air Mattress with USB pump. Long layovers, cancellations, or a red-eye with no lounge access can be brutal on older joints. TSA's May 2025 memo states that inflatable camping pads or compact air mattresses with built-in USB pumps are cabin legal as long as they pack down to standard carry-on size. Deflate fully, tuck the pump hose inside, and slide the roll into your backpack. After security, find a quiet corner, plug the USB into a power bank, and inflate a 3-inch cushion that turns the cold floor into a soft berth. The pump's draw is minimal, so most 20,000 mAh banks handle multiple inflations. Pro tip: partially deflate the pad before boarding. It molds to overhead contours, protecting souvenirs and occupying zero seat space. Power banks under 100 watt-hours remain cabin legal, completing your comfort kit. Who knew a humble jar of fish or a carton of eggs could share the same security lane with laptops and liquids? Yet, here we are. 10 surprising approvals that shift power back to informed travelers, especially seniors who can't afford last-minute replacements or wasted check bag fees. Which allowance will you test first? Tell the community below. Your real-world success helps everyone fly smarter. And remember, TSA expands CT scanners monthly, meaning the rulebook evolves just as quickly. I'm tracking every line item so you don't have to. And our next episode exposes 5 brand new seat fees. Airlines are rolling out this fall. One sneaky charge you can reverse with a simple 2-word phrase at the counter. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and I'll see you in the next flight-saving deep dive.